It's right here, don't waste it. You better not, you better not.
Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what was said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. The car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with the clothes on. Came through the window last night.
You better It's true love, don't fake it. You better not, you better not. It's right here, don't waste it. You better not, you better not. Because when the sunshine will shine together, told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, ella, eh, 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 eh.
Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. They're always complaining, always complaining. If money is such a problem, well, they got matches. Think we should rob them. Lifestyles.
Alrighty. See if anybody's at the front for an interview. Man, dying on the sidewalk, huh?
You know, Legion Square, the individual dying. Yeah, I'm on it. Washington to be scene of another downed individual at Labor Place, La Mesa.
The 205 radar check.
Lima Charlotte.
Copy 205 will be 10-8, 1041.
Gonna be back today. We'll call 0.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, I don't know.
Everybody just went code 0.
Oh, nice.
Who's this, Adam? This
Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I should try to get my heat train done real quick.
I'm not in charge of heat.
Yeah. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Had my academy earlier today, so.
Yeah, I was watching. This is Smitty.
Oh, how you doing, boss?
Oh, good.
If you got shots fired at MRPD.
I found a day off to come in. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. Honestly, I don't get too many days off from my IRL job being a deputy captain.
Oh, well, just make sure you change that badge up.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta have the all gray one.
Marshal 2, you got 3
Wait,
minutes,
should I
20 seconds left
this
on
is
the
the one I thought it
community
was
service timer.
No, that gold one's for high command.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna change that up. I don't need this.
Yeah, trust me, you don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want that.
deputy so we can look at the different skin.
This livery is so sexy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
7's gonna be back 10-8.
Oh! Check out the siren and shit I got, y'all. Bitches are dope. Help me, I just got stuck in a tornado. What does that even mean?
Straight.
Or I want to be back 10-8 after latest individual down.
What happened?
Close to you, you look like you bite. Right now.
Oh no, he's a sweetheart. Unless you have something illegal on you. He lays down and everything.
Really? Sit, you know how to sit? Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go, that's a good boy. I wish I had a hamburger to give you. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Marshal 5, Marshal 2, direct.
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
Community service timer's up.
Well, come here.
Painful. I'm gonna actually wait until next storm to try and make that change, just so we don't have another
Come on.
issue like we just had.
Well, come here, buddy. Alright, hey. Oh, you're a little sweet boy. Yeah, I know.
101+1, signal 11, you're supposed to 757 northbound lanes travel Los Angeles Freeway.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Yeah, he looks like he's a good dog. Let's see. Go out there and bite somebody.
No.
She's a criminal.
Oh, he's ready.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you guys don't play around.
Absolutely. Alrighty, well, I'll see you out there.
Alright, brother.
Hey, gentlemen, activate SWAT. Sit at Army RPD and do you need me?
Jesus. What is up with all these gray houses? Are all those all the vacant ones? They have to be.
Can I get some units to Strawberry Avenue near Postal 86C, north-south, northeast down? I'm gonna be kicked up in a choke stop.
We're losing.
205's in route code 3.
We're losing.
Out 13 saying traffic.
Jeebus tells Trip to shut his hole. Not gonna tell him that. Headache! Headache! This is where the real bad headaches are.
805, it would save me that school with this flare gun, but I need some units down here.
205, I'm right around the corner from you.
801's 297.
Are you on Upper Power Street?
No, St. Andreas. I'm on Strawberry Avenue.
What's your nearest postal?
Lower pillbox. Just lower pillbox. It's just past 8042.
I'm going to be running signal 11 north and southbound lanes between mile marker Bravo and Charlie on LS Freeway.
205 going to be in an active 1080 southbound Strawberry Avenue. Nearest postal is 8053. I'm going to be making a right by the Legion Square Bank. Secondary, take callouts.
West on Vespucci. You're gonna right. Decker Street.
205, I'll take callouts. We're passing 8017 at this time. Making a right at 7267. Making another right, 7253. Holy headaches. 205, I'm going to be experiencing headaches. If people want to pass me, they can.
East on Las Lagunas Boulevard. On Occupation Drive, East Alta. Taking a left. Back. Going south on Elgin right now. Past the Legion.
I'm gonna get you, a-ho!
Poplar, taking a left. Bam, Poplar. Start a pit timer in 4 minutes.
Copy, pit timer started.
We're heading westbound Innocence. Ada wants to say still on him. We're continuing. We're going northbound Innocence at this point. Into travel. Left. Passing by DreamWorks. Left. Going to be popping on to the freeway. Lane of travel is going to be hanging at Ewing here.
Get out of my way, buoy.
Southbound Davis Ave. can lower it right now. Towards the runways.
205 by 10036 inside of the airport. Now gonna be by 10022. Oh yeah, the city's always like this.
Southbound off to northeast for our hangars. 0017.
Oh boy.
One on behind us.
Woo! That was bad.
Coming back your way. Northbound. Airfield.
Whoa, shit balls, man.
Southbound now.
Be advised, units in pursuit. That is Mr. Trey Smiles' car, known armed and dangerous.
We're here at Devon West's hangar, 10,012. 906, show me.
Show 101 attached. LSI.
What's that pit timer? Pit timer's up. You're gonna making a right turn when we're going northbound. I think he lost the tire. South.
Oh crap. I can't see nothing.
Over here, yeah, 10,000.
Uh-oh.
Eyes on, attaching. Up and out of the vehicle. Shots fired.
He's hit. He's running out towards the street side.
Smoke's rolling.
Suspect down. Suspect down.
Still got one on foot. Baby Nestle's on foot.
I didn't shoot him.
Got eyes on Baby Netzel, where's he at?
I just got here.
Run anywhere. I was in the passenger seat.
Oh shit. It's just detainment for our safety.
Poor dog, man. Poor dog. Yeah, well, don't worry. My dog didn't get hurt. My doggo's fine. Oh my god, I'm hurt.
Do we have eyes on suspects?
One's down, the other one's in custody.
We're all good.
For if you want to put them one in custody in my charger, I can transport them.
There's a local four-door vehicle pulling up to you guys now from the south side.
205 vehicle's gonna be clear.
I got EMS en route.
Copy, I need it. I'm hit in the shoulder.
Just take a seat.
Little bitch hit me in my shoulder, god damn it.
I'm just gonna stick this in you, it's gonna fucking suck, but it'll absorb and...
Yeah, just watch this car behind us. The 205, we do got a vehicle right here outside where the suspect went through before he dipped out of the car.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Alright, be safe. No, I'm hitting my shoulder.
Oh, you need some bandages?
No. Well, I'm hitting my shoulder and in my leg. Little bastard's lucky he didn't hit my damn dog.
That guy over here says he's owner of the car. It was stolen from him.
There's a suspect stood in the middle of the middle of the scene.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Claims the car is his. It was stolen from him.
Alright, okay.
Yep, time to change my settings back, y'all.
They're good with that. Arm's still fucked up.
Yeah, it's my arm and my left leg.
We know if we have EMS on scene.
You apply a tourniquet to the left leg?
Negative 8.
I applied pressure to it.
Yeah, throw a tourniquet on that bitch.
But it's also my.
Did he graze you, or is it lodged in there?
Oh, no,
I don't fucking know.
Oh, come on.
We're
I'll
not,
just
we're
spit
not
on my
qualified
fingers.
to pull
and I'll
that
just...
shit out right now.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna dig in there. I'm gonna pull it out and be good to go.
Oh my god.
Good as new.
Dude, if you look, he just fucking grazed my left shoulder, or he just missed my fucking vest.
Yeah, I pulled up into the alleyway because I couldn't tell who was who, and I started getting shot. I was like, oh fuck. So then I drove straight, and I think I plowed him into a wall on accident.
Yeah, little bastard.
We got a black Trackhawk with white underglow.
You good?
No, I'm fucking shot and it hurts.
Hey, look, I can't transfer right now. My vehicle's disabled.
Hey, you can ride with your favorite trooper.
God, I hope that's not a pit bull. Oh no, there's a baby here.
What are you talking about?
I'm about ready to fucking send him out on everybody. Jesus Christ.
Don't do it on me. I don't want my ass bit.
You want to ride with me?
205, where's EMS located at?
Apparently still en route.
Copy.
They just got into the airport. They're heading your way now.
Do you have a picture of the plate or?
Anyone know where Diaper is?
Who's this guy behind us in the blue vest?
Yeah, who's that?
I don't know.
His car is
Go check it out.
Alright, yeah, if he's not a part of the scene, get him out of here.
Yeah, we've got an officer down over there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My goddamn shoulder.
Oh shit.
You guys, you feeling okay? Okay.
White, are you
You
gonna
okay?
be at MRP?
Nope, my shoulder and legs fucked up.
Okay, I'm here to help.
Duh.
There
Thank
go,
you.
Sir. You're very welcome.
Sit here and like take out of that black demon hawk, whatever jeep it is.
816, you got one male standing outside on the driver's side.
He pulled up earlier when we were detaining baby Nestles. Tried to.
Yeah, that vehicle's clear. I searched it.
The area.
Is there anybody else down here? Or they gotta go?
I believe it was just that one trooper and then myself that was injured.
I thought Diaper was injured. You said a suspect went down.
Yeah, I got one suspect down on me. I'm performing CPR.
I think all that started because White tried to code 5 felony speeding. Dog's not back in the car.
Of course, all that happened because of code 5 stopped. Jesus, and it was Diaper, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking course it was.
Yeah, I gotta go repair out. I got shot to shit. Nah.
Show 205 returning to Chumash PD for an interview. Yeah, I'm going to have to change my settings up. Thought that would have helped, but... I mean, does the graphics look good to you guys? Or, you know, can they be lowered a little bit?
816 gonna be back to
I don't know why, but my extended texture budget has to be all the way up. I didn't even get to shoot the guy. I couldn't see him. It was too fucking dark. My graphics low-key look like poop. I want to say they look like poop. I got a graphics pack off of, well, right now I have Reshader. I have Reshade Me, and then I have another graphics pack to make the emergency lights brighter, and then I just put the sirens on today.
White, I got baby Nestle down here. What's going on?
I think, didn't you want him for questioning?
Did I want him for questioning?
I was talking to Duke.
Negative.
205, be advised, somebody in that vehicle was shooting flares at officers, so whoever has that flare gun needs to be talked to.
That's gonna be Nestle.
It's SEX. Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. The only thing is, like, in this city, like I said, for some reason I have to have my extended texture budget all the way up, and I cannot have my texture quality above normal. If I do, my graphics card, like, the video memory goes into red, and I have an 8 gig graphics card. So, I mean, I don't know if that's just a trash-ass graphics card or what, but I know in a lot of other cities that I was in, freaking, I could have the extended texture budget halfway up and see everything, but in this city I have to have the extended texture budget all the way up.
805 showed me in route with one suspect telling OPD.
And same 8 gig is dog shit, and I have the same. I have a 3070 Ti.
Who's the white Charger at the airport?
I would think because I have a freaking super that, you know, it would be pretty good, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean,
101, white youth arresting officer, yeah.
I wouldn't really say mine, my 5M runs like dog shit.
Fill out OIS.
It just depends on what server I'm in. I don't think that's your graphics card. I just think that's 5M in general. 5M in general just causes like you to have low FPS for some odd ass reason. And when people sit here and tell me, "Oh yeah, I'm in this city and I have 120 FPS," I'm like, "You're fucking lying. There's no way." I've never been in a city where I have more than 60 frames per second. I mean, I have no doubt that it's the city. There, I mean, you got to think the city has 300 custom cars, however much MLOs. Yeah, I wish I had 100 FPS. I really do. And like, I just want my streams and stuff to look good, but like, if I have to turn my texture quality down, that's fine. But oh, it's way more than that. Well, then shit. I mean, that's one of those problems. I mean, you have like, if you have over 500 custom cars in the city, that's a shit ton of resources. It's not structured right and implemented. And I mean, but at the same time, that's another thing. Like Optimus
players at cops, so that's assault against an LEO, I believe.
Alright, so White, are you coming down here or this one?
I can tell you right now, if you're gonna have that much stuff inside of a server, it needs to be optimized really good. But the thing is, it's only in the city, because if I'm at Chumash up in Polito or Sandy, my FPS is good. Like, I don't have any headaches or anything. It's only inside of the city. And earlier, I took out a shit ton of police cars because I know if people have police cars and their lights are on, then it causes headaches, and it didn't do anything. But then, just now, like, I couldn't even see the road.
Over here by PDM, these guys are testing the security vehicle and
What they do is buy scripts, put them in, so it fucks with everything. I was in Echo RP last night. I was running 120 FPS. I'm currently waiting for my application in Echo to be approved. I was in cities with 400 popping 800 plus objects, and I ran 70 FPS. And they had 300 people in the city. So yeah, it's the optimization. The optimization is not that great at all. Which, I mean, I know they say they're working on it and stuff like that, but some people can do it and some people can't. Yeah. 4K models don't help. Oh, I bet. Oh, you're good, buddy. You're good. Got a damn dog here in my mouth.
So to me, 1011 westbound Adams Apple, like you're supposed to take 67.
We need to get down on some COD one day, bro, and just chat it up. Oh, I believe it. Believe that we need to. 205 is going to be 10-7 for an interview. Hey, how we doing?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Not a whole lot. You here for an interview?
Yes, sir.
All right, head on in here.
Oh. Thank you.
He can go lay down. I see. I tried Red Dead RP before.
For about 3 months.
I don't know if it was a server that I was in or what, but it didn't really tickle my fancy, if you know what I mean. Making sure he didn't head pop or anything. What the hell?
Are y'all here for an interview too?
I don't know what these locals are doing, man. I really don't.
She's yelling at me.
Yeah, I don't know what these locals are doing. These locals are stupid. Alright, give me 1 second. Where is this log at? I was thinking about going into Gold Rush, and I thought it looked great, and a lot of the players that play in there have been playing in no pixel, so you know there was some good RP. Yeah, absolutely. I think it was Gold Rush that I was in. Give me 1 second, boss. I'm just looking for my questions.
Good thing then. I'm just watching this local walking to the wall.
Yeah, that happens.
I think someone threw poop on your window.
I will not put it past anybody. Dude, where is the document at?
I'm gonna be switching to EMS tag because diapers got down in the cell.
Of course you did.
Anybody catch that last 911 that just came through?
I believe it's up in Mirror Park. They just screamed help.
Good lord, I can't find it.
One, let us get another unit to the PDM here. There's a trooper attempted to do a 1011, but vehicles.
4-1, I'm in route.
10-4, thank you.
Oh, he just put his vehicle away. He's been doing donuts on the road for the past, like, ever so minutes, too, by the way.
I think Gator's the one who sent it to me.
Doing test drives?
I have no idea.
Trackhawk right here. 402 is 23, that request for 32.
805 in northern shots in the cell.
So this is the Trackhawk guy?
10-4.
I am so sorry about this. Give me... There it is. Alright.
Oh, you're fine, brother. Take your time. We're just shot at.
+1's gonna break off.
You're just shot, so I take your time.
We're shots in cells.
Alrighty. So, just giving you a heads up. This interview is going to be recorded for quality and training purposes, alright? So at any point inside of the interview, if you need any more explaining of any questions or anything like that, just go ahead and let me know, and then I'll explain it a little bit more. First thing I'm going to be doing is going over some simple questions, going over some information about yourself and the department, and then followed by some more situational questions where you will have to give some more detailed of answers, okay? Alright, so what is your first and last name?
First name's Kevin, last name Eater.
Alright, and how much time are you able to commit to the department?
Sniper in his hand?
As I
Wait, is
stated
that a
in my
police officer?
application, I go in my head quite often. A couple weeks out of shot, but I'm home. I can usually put in 50 to 80 hours a week, full-time job for you guys. Usually try to pop it on the weekends, get out of the house a little bit, stretch my legs. So probably at least 5 on a normal week, and then a lot on a good week.
Okay. So you said 5 hours on the weekdays and a lot more on the weekends?
No. Like on the on the weekends, if I'm out, I'm usually I'm home for the week or 2 weeks, however long I stay home, I'm on all the time. I can usually put in 12-hour shifts every day.
Okay, so
Trying to keep it within character.
yeah, and that's fine. If you that's fine. And if you need to
LOA is never really enough.
okay.
I can usually at least make the minimum.
Well, I mean, we don't really have a minimum hourly requirement, but however, if you are absent of 7 calendar days without submitting an LOA, you know, there could be repercussions. So that's why I was just trying to get the full story of it. So like sometimes you go away for work and then other times you're not away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like not a special case, but a special case. So like, obviously, I'll just get to that character real quick. I own a trucking company, and I'll go out for 3 to 8 weeks out of shot and come home for 1 to 4 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a laptop and hotspot and everything in my truck. So usually on weekends. Now, if it's like a weekday and I kind of got shafted, I'm in a dead spot, I'll hop on probably. There's really nothing else to do in the truck. So.
Okay, that's fine. I know you explained to me in emails that you have a little bit of prior LEO experience, so tell me a little bit about that.
Okay. So it all really started. My first city was, I don't know if you ever heard of it, Carolina State RP.
Yep.
Okay. Really shitty place to live. I scaled the ranks in the umbrella corporation pretty fast, federal activated department. I became head training lead there. I reworked their entire training division, anywhere from how to become an FDA, FDO, how to become a ride-along agent, to ride-alongs, to basic training, to everything. They held it all with the YouTube video. I remade the said YouTube video, everything like that. I was there for about a little over a year, and I was in the department for about 8 to 10 months, and head of the training division for roughly 8. We'll say about 7 months of that. High-low command for about probably 5 months of that. I climbed too fast. Ended up leaving there due to conflicts with higher government. Started floating around a little bit. Every city I've kind of walked into, I kind of taken over the training command from everyone. Rewrote SOPs for everyone else. I've written SOPs for my department, the city itself, other departments to help them out. I've trained training coordinators for other departments as well. I have roughly 3 years experience as 5N and roughly 2.5 years as a training command.
Okay.
I like to say.
All right. Do you understand and agree that if you are absent for more than 7 days, like I was stating, without letting a supervisor know, you could possibly be terminated from the department? So with that, I mean, we understand that RRO always comes first. So I mean, if there's going to be a certain amount of time that you're going to be away, just make sure you let somebody know and then put an LOA in. If you don't know the end of the LOA, that's fine. Just do a rough estimate, and if you need more time, you can always let one of us know, and then we can extend it for you.
Okay. Yeah, you guys know about as much as I do. I never know when I'm going out whenever I'm coming home. So.
Okay. Okay.
Like I've been home for a week and a half now. I've been trying to go out for the last week, so trucking sucks right now.
All right. Where would you say you see yourself within this department?
Respectfully, where you are.
Okay. Do you understand and agree that we have a zero tolerance policy on harassment and bullying inside of the department?
Yes, sir.
What qualities do you look for in other law enforcement?
Professionalism is one of my top. Obviously, there's a time and place to goof off, but professionalism over RTO, professionalism on the streets, stuff like that. Obviously, it's not confidence, but the you know what I'm getting at, like people that have their head on their shoulders. You don't have to we're questioning 32 and you see something roll up and it's like, oh great, this guy, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, kind of thing. I mean, I kind of look a little bit more of the realism than anything.
Okay. Do you understand that your attitude in the city reflects on everyone inside of the department?
Yes.
How would you feel if someone hired at the same time as you was promoted before you were?
I mean, it's just how the cookie crumbles. If they showed more effort and more everything than I did at the time, then it is what it is. You can't fault someone for being better.
Okay. So that's all the questions I have for that side. Now we're going to get into the more scenario-based questions. So the first question is, you're conducting a typical 10-11 on a vehicle. You walk up to the window and the player immediately goes OOC and starts to be disrespectful towards you. What do you do?
I would try to de-escalate the situation as fast as possible. After about 60 to 120 seconds, I would start filing a report with staff, try to get someone to pop down, and then take it from there if I could.
Okay. Would you go OOC yourself?
I would try to keep it as much as in character as possible.
Okay. You are responding to a bank alarm in Paleto Bay. You are the first law enforcement officer on scene. Please explain what you would do in the situation step by step.
Depending on my rank, position in the department, if I'm just a normal beat cop, I would arrive on scene, staying approximately a block and a half back from the scene, giving scene command that is probably more than likely en route a detailed description of the area. I would try to get a vehicle, description, do a 360 of the building. If other units are still quite a few mics away, I'll do a 360. Try to get a view of who's all inside, how many hostages, how many suspects, so on and so forth.
Okay. You arrive on scene to a bank robbery call. You see an officer down just to the right of the bank doors. What do you do?
Really kind of hard to answer that with that little of the information. I would, again, depending on my rank and placement in the city or the department. I mean, if I was a normal beat cop, I would wait for command, preferably SWAT, to give an order. If not, if no SWAT is in the area or en route, I would try to take a little bit of a command situation and try to get at least a minor breach team put on my shoulder to at least go try to extract the down officer while having cover if needed.
Okay. So one thing that I just want to explain real fast. I know you mentioned the word beat cop twice. We don't really have that, so it doesn't matter if you're a probationary trooper or if you're the chief of police. So if we arrive to a bank robbery call or a store robbery and they have a hostage, the first person to arrive on that scene is the scene command. It does not matter. Like I said, if you're a probie and you're scene command and the chief comes up and tries to tell you what to do, I mean, you're scene command at that point. I understand that, you know, how it sounds as you, or like, okay, what do you want me to do? Tell the chief to fuck off type thing. But of course we don't want you to do that at all. But we all work together very well when it comes to bank robbery scenes. Especially if they have a hostage, we try to give them whatever they want within reason. If they have a hostage, to ensure the safety of that hostage. Just wanted to put that out there for you as well.
Okay, the only reason I say beat cop's a control officer kind of thing is I was in a city where 99.9% of the time there was also always SRT or SWAT on duty, whether they were patrolling and or as active SWAT. And if let's say I was a SWAT lead, so I'd be 1 Bravo 10 is going to be 97 to the 1060 to Paleto, assuming scene command upon arrival kind of thing. So I didn't know how you guys did it at all.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't really matter. Like our main objective when it comes to hostages is just to maintain the safety of the hostage. We do give them demands. If their demands are like no spike strips, no Air 1, if that's going to keep the hostage alive, we grant them that. We kind of have a lot of tools to our use. Like we have heat vehicles and we have a grappler and things of that nature. So, I mean, there's tons of other things that we can use in order to try to get the suspect's vehicle disabled and stuff of that nature. So let's say you're training with your second FTO and they observe you performing something to them as incorrect. Throughout your previous FTO experience, you were taught to perform this task a certain way. Your current FTO is telling you to do it differently. What do you do?
Well, I would explain to the first FTO that, or the second FTO, sorry, that it was described and put into my head as a certain way. If he wants me to do it a different way, please teach me the way that he would like it. But at the end of the day, you can teach someone, you can have 3 people teach someone something, and they're still going to take their own grasp from it. It's going to be the same thing, just done a little bit differently. So, I mean, in all honesty, it's, you know, take his word and take his influence and teaching, but try to not put your own spin on it, but do it however you're comfortable in the end of the day.
What if the way the second FTO told you to do something was breaking department protocol? Would you still do it?
Probably not, but at the same sense, you have this guy with you. I just gotta like lean into it a different way and try to get him to, you know, have the way I would do is be like, okay, well, you show me how you want me to do it, and let him do it. Let him break the protocol, because I'm not going to be the one that's wanting to get in trouble as I'm still a probationary. And if there's still an issue with it, then I would contact a chain of command higher than him.
Okay. Say you're out on patrol in your cruiser, you're following the speed limit of 40 miles per hour. Your radar locks on a 55 mile per hour black 4-door SUV with dark tinted windows and loud music coming from the SUV. What would you do, and be descriptive with it?
Well, that's 10 over. My leniency is normally 5 over, depending on my mood. I'd pull him over, initiate 10-11, call up my 10-11, request 1 additional 32 due to having restrictions on windows. And then obviously wait for the additional 32 depending on how far away they are. If they're more than 2 mics out, I'd probably go try to make contact on initiation. If they're less than 2 mics out, I'd probably wait for them to come up, give me the backup. Play it out as if they're there with me already. I would have 1 approach the driver window, 1 approach the passenger window. While walking up to the vehicle, I'd request them to roll all the windows down if possible.
Okay. So, what if your additional arrives on scene, and as the additional approaches you, you notice that the driver gets out of the vehicle and starts shouting at you to hurry up? What would you do?
I'd instantly pull taser, and I wouldn't point at him directly, but I would try to give verbal commands calmly and swiftly, for them to step back in the vehicle, and that we're on our way up there, try to de-escalate the situation as calmly and as quick as possible.
Okay. You are patrolling the highway and your radar locks on a vehicle going 95 miles per hour in an 85 mile an hour zone. You were able to successfully pull that vehicle over. What would you do?
That's 10 over once again. I'd probably, it's on a situation basis. They were just negligent, not paying attention very well. You know, probably let them off with a written warning. I never really do verbal warnings because if I give you a verbal and then you pull them over 5 minutes later and give them a verbal, then what's it really doing? I like everything documented, so there'd be a written warning on the spot. Now, if they were purposely doing it, then obviously you can tell if they're purposely speeding at 95. Obviously get a ticket citation at that point forward.
Okay. You are out on foot patrol with your supervisor. You notice a door is unlocked in a store. You go in there and you notice nobody's inside of the building. You go to leave and you notice your supervisor picks up a bag of chips and walks out of the store without paying. What would you do?
I would sure hope that my body cam is functioning and working at that time and point. I would go back in, or if I'm still in, if I'm behind him and I watch him do that, I would just quietly and swiftly just throw the money on the counter and here after the fact.
Would you tell your supervisor to put the bag of chips back?
Well, I mean, I paid for them, technically, but I mean, all my counts of confronting a superior has never really been my forte. Usually backlash on me quite well, so I just take my evidence that I have and take it to someone higher than me.
Okay. Let's say you did approach a supervisor and said, "Hey, man, you just stole those chips. Well, go ahead and just put them back, like that's stealing at the end of the day." And say the supervisor does put them back, would you still report it?
If you put them back after the initial, I would probably just keep it on the low for the moment. That's only my first and only time encountering it. Everyone makes mistakes every once in a while. But now, you know, I personally, I would keep an eye on them a little bit just to see what happens. But I would obviously document my encounter for my personal records, just in case it would be a bigger problem down the road.
All right. You and several other officers are attempting to arrest a subject at his residence. As you are walking up to the house, the front door opens and the suspect appears. He steps out of the doorway and onto the front porch. He has a gun in his hand and he begins shooting at you. What would you do?
I would immediately try to take the cover closest to me, while having my pistol out, trying to talk him down, requesting additional 32 that's not already on scene. Still trying to de-escalate the situation. I get it that my life is technically more valuable than a civilian, but I would still try to talk him down, try to do a little negotiation work on him. There's still no avail. If he's in a tight spot, I would keep my sidearm out. If he's pretty well in the open, I would switch over to do a quick detach of my taser and try to do a less than lethal on him if possible.
All right, so you're saying that somebody who is shooting at you, you're going to try to talk them down from shooting at you?
It sounds crazy, but I've done it before.
Okay. Give me 1 second. You're out on foot patrol with your partner and you hear a woman screaming for help. You follow the screams, and when you arrive, you notice a woman standing there visibly scared. You also notice a male with an aggressive posture and a baseball bat in his hand. What do you do?
I would try to get the female behind me as cover, while deploying, well, not deploying, by taking out my taser, keeping it pointed at the ground for the moment, and trying to figure out what the situation is, de-escalate the situation, try to get him to drop the bat at least. If he starts walking towards me with the bat, obviously he gets 3 warnings before he gets tased, and if he does end up having to get tased, call medical to remove the prongs and take him down.
Okay. How long have you been in the city for?
Roughly a few days.
Okay. So right now the current time is 8:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This concludes the interview process. Before I end the interview and come to my conclusion, are there any questions, comments, or concerns you'd like to ask me today?
No.
All right. So here's what I'm going to say to you, my man. I know you got a hell of a lot of experience and stuff like that. It just, a lot of the questions that I was asking you, it just seems like you were more of giving them like chances to like drop their weapon and stuff like that. And I get it. Every city's different, things of that nature. I get it. There's been times that you have been able to do stuff like that and it's worked. But one thing that, especially with me being the head of the FTO division and also the academy, the one thing that I teach my officers is that at the end of the day, I want you guys to go home. At the end of the day, I understand that you guys have lives. I don't want you guys trying to put your lives on the line for people who just have a set goal in mind. For instance, like that scenario question that stated the person came out of the house, started immediately shooting at you. Me personally, I'm getting behind cover, and I am going to shoot back at him. I'm not going to try to talk him down because he's already shooting at me. Last thing I want to do is pop my head up and then him just unload his pistol, assault rifle, whatever the case may be, into my body armor or potentially into my head. You know what I mean? So I think at this time, I think you should get a little bit more time into the city before you come apply again and just see how the city works here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. I just always go for de-escalation.
Oh yeah, and
it's better for de-escalation than anything.
Well, yeah, and I absolutely
I've
get it.
people out of shooting me in the face already countless times. And it's all about how you present yourself. But I mean, if you guys just want to go off and shoot people. I mean, that's fine by me. I mean, I get it, but I always try to get everyone home safe at the end of the day. And I mean, that's just how I roll. I always try to de-escalate everything I can. And I mean, I've arrested countless people that have shot at me by deploying a taser. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's your ruling, and I'm gonna respect it.
Alrighty, I get that. Let me go ahead and walk you out here. And by all means, I'm not sitting here saying that there's absolutely no way that you can get a job with the San Andreas State Troopers. I'm not saying that at all. Everybody has different experiences. Everybody has different cities that they come from, and everything is worked differently. One thing I'd like to tell people is before you get involved in the PD in this city, that you just kind of see how the city is and see how the whole situation is within the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen quite a bit, and I don't know. I mean, it's just all on how people are raised, I guess. I mean, however the city likes to let people treat people, and that's how it really comes down to.
Oh, absolutely. I get you. Alrighty, bud. You enjoy the rest of your night, alright?
Yep, you too.
Alrighty. Who the hell walked in the PD? Whose car is that back there? Is there? Okay, there's just a Charger here. Or not Charger. What am I saying? Explorer. Okay, I'll be right back, you guys.
Damn, I ain't be going psycho. Lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on. You, my roof look like a no-show. Got diamonds by the bolo. Come with the Tony Montana for clubs and all that you know you're mine. Hands on your body, I don't wanna waste no time. I can't look away, I just gotta say. And I'm like, whoa, man, my legs so goddamn cold. Diamonds when my teeth are sold. How long is let it I just let you know you're. It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, baby. It's my dick in a box. Ooh, my dick in a box, girl. I'm gonna get you a house in the hills. A girl like you needs something real. Wanna get you something from the heart. Something special. It's my dick in a box. Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. love, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking now. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell